Hello friends and strangers, I am Heli, and in this video I am taking you with me into Founder's Fortune, where Sarah is doing some research, Eberhard is cutting trees, and so is Hubert. I need somebody to come and construct these, please, so that we can have a bigger max limit on those resources. There, he's almost done. He is just going to... What is he going to do? Remove a stump or something? Ah, he's eating. Right, he's just going to have a little snack and then construct those other ones. We have unlocked the woodworking technology, so let's go for gardening next. Gardening and tailoring are required in order for us to be able to learn how to water our plants, and watering plants makes them yield bigger crops. So we'll want to get to watering as soon as possible. Let's construct some soil for growing tomatoes. How many do we want to have in a row? Oops. I guess we could have rows like this, right? We need to remove that. How do we remove? I've completely forgotten how to remove things. That's how you move the... Oh yeah, you just... Right, you click on it and then you click the trash bin. Let's have some soil for potatoes here, and some more tomatoes here, and then some more potatoes here. Oops. Well, luckily I now remember how to remove things. Just click on it and click the trash bin. Hopefully someone will remove that unneeded soil for tomatoes there. But yeah, I think it'll look nice to have alternating rows like that for the plants. So our farmer, Eberhard, is actually gathering some cotton, was he?
Yep.
I would prefer him to get over here and sow some tomatoes. If he could just do that, that would be very nice. Make sure that we don't run out of food all of a sudden. It'll take a bit of work, but tomatoes and potatoes will give us a nice bit of food. Also, we kind of want to have somebody construct the other row of potato soil as well. So, Ederhard, once you're done with sowing those tomatoes, please get on over here and gather us some apples. That would be nice. Sarah is over there having a bit of beauty rest. Hubert, you wish to relax. So we'll let you do that. We'll want to get you a lot of life satisfaction points so that we can remove some of those negative traits of yours. Eberhard is just going over here to have a bit of a snack.
Yep.
Hubert, you want to reach relationship level friend with Eberhard? Well, why don't you talk and hug a little?
Yeah.
That'll help move things along.
Yep.
He really had a short sleep there. Did she wake him up? I think she did. He doesn't have a whole lot of stamina. So yeah, she woke him up because she needed to talk to him. Oh, they're having a bad conversation. Yikes. I guess Eberhard didn't really care for being woken from his sleep so soon. Well, at least the hug will give him a positive modifier. Yeah. And boost the relationship. Building relationships takes quite a bit of time and effort. Hubert is contentedly sleeping there. We are going to get some apples as soon as Eberhard is done sleeping. I was kind of expecting him to go straight back to sleep after the hug, but oh well. At least he's catching up on his sleep now. And I love that he's a fast sleeper, or tireless as the game calls it. He doesn't really need to sleep all that long. Look, he's already up and about. Hubert is still in bed. Oh, he's up and about too. But Hubert is an insomniac, so he is going to need to sleep a lot more than these other two. Eberhard, you could come over here and sow some potatoes. I've designated you as our farmer, so please prioritize that. And also please prioritize growing food over harvesting cotton. I know that cotton is important to have, but food is more important, at this point at least. We don't really have an overproduction of it yet. So, yeah, at this early stage of the game, I will be micromanaging the farming quite a bit, just to make sure that things get done. Ooh, mighty warriors of the forest want 2 illness medicine and 14 apple. We don't want any trouble, so better just give them what they want. Oh, the people of strength. 6 stone and 28 cotton. Well, here you go. You always have the choice of getting strong and obliterating the hostile goblin villages. And oh no, there's a bug infestation. This is terrible. Quick, 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 deal with it. We don't want it to spread, because those food plants are super precious to us, especially at this point of the game. Right, I think that's dealt with.
Yeah.
Good, we are getting some tomatoes. As soon as he levels up to farming level 1, he's currently at level 0. We need him to learn cooking at campfire, because cooked food is more filling than raw food, so they will eat less of it to satisfy their hunger. Raw food, they eat a few pieces, I think, to satisfy the hunger, and then cooked food, considerably less.
Yep.
So the same number of cooked meals lasts much longer than the equivalent or the same number of raw meals. So we'll want him to level up to farming 1 as soon as possible, so that we can have him start cooking the food that they eat. Having them eat raw food is just a waste of resources compared to having them eat cooked food. But at the moment we don't really have a choice because we haven't unlocked cooking yet. Hubert is there furiously kicking trees, getting us more wood, which is nice because when we have more wood, we can build more things. There are some potatoes to harvest there. Actually, we do have quite a bit of wood at the moment already, so let's build a carpenter's workbench.
Yep.
As soon as Hubert gets here,
Yeah.
he'll build it. And we can start making tools. For now, we'll just make one wooden axe and one wooden pickaxe because at this point, each person, well, at this particular point, each person can't, well, nobody can have any tools because they don't have storage for tools. But as soon as we build them tool storage, everybody will be able to have one tool.
Yep.
There is a multi-tool storage in game, but it is so resource intensive that we can't even dream of building it at the moment. Building this loom here will fulfill a couple of people's wishes. So let's do that.
Yep.
And once again, I'm just making sure that Eberhard actually does his job. Food is so important at the moment. I just can't leave it to chance.
Yeah.
Once we get things to the point where they are a bit more comfortable, where they are producing copious amounts of food and don't need to worry about things so much, then I can loosen the leash a little, so to speak, micromanage a lot less. But at the moment, especially with our first winter on the way, we really need to pay attention to food production.
Yeah.
See that things go as smoothly as possible. Also, Hubert, why don't you advance your plans to befriend Eberhard a bit? And Sarah can start researching tailoring. And we can get back to watching the farmer like hawks, making sure he does his job properly. He needs a bit of a nap. It's crazy how much faster his stamina fills back up compared to Hubert. Just getting some tomatoes harvested. Oh, you left one. Oh, another bad conversation. That relationship is not progressing as smoothly as I'd like it to. There, I think the tomatoes are going to get sown.
Yeah.
Just keeping an eye on him. Also, maybe we should set the sort of not the less essential tasks for everybody. So, Hubert, you can be craftsman first, then forester, then builder. So 3 stars is the highest priority, and then 2 stars is in the middle and 1 star is the lowest. Eberhard, farmer first, then forester and miner, and builder, sure. Sarah, scholar first, then forester, miner and builder. It's just sometimes they don't really follow these instructions. And you have to micromanage to make sure that they do the job that has the highest priority.
Yep.
Didn't quite manage to finish. See, he's going to cut trees, even though his priority is farming. And there's plenty of farming for him to do here. So, that's a bit of a mystery. So let's just watch him harvest and sow potatoes after he's taken a bit of a nap. Hubert is constructing some tools over there. And apparently the crafting station has glitched a bit, because it is still making noise. Even though nobody's working at it.
Yep.
Things like that happen in this game every once in a while. I've had people temporarily forget how to use doors. And yeah, the workbenches can glitch like that. Another trader. I don't know that we have all that much to trade. We need to construct some tool racks, seeing as Hubert is actually making us some tools. These take up quite a bit of space though, so maybe try and put them next to the walls. Maybe something like this. Might work for now. The last day of summer. That means we need to really watch the tomatoes because they only grow in spring and summer. So as soon as it changes to autumn, they will wilt. So basically, we really need to get them harvested today. Ooh, Sarah is a level 1 miner now. We haven't really unlocked the making of stone tools yet, but let's give her a point. Let's use her point to making her able to use stone tools when mining.
Yeah.
Also, people need to take ownership of these tool storages. Once again, we need to make sure that Eberhard does his job, especially with the tomatoes. Oh, level 1 farmer. We can now get him the cooking at campfire. Where should we put the campfire? Probably in front of this house. Maybe like right here.
Yeah.
Then somebody needs to come and construct it. And we'll soon be able to make some cooked food, which is super great. I think that fulfilled Hubert's wish. Oh, no, Eberhard, before you go to bed, you need to harvest these tomatoes, because today is the last day of summer. Oh, Captain Naja's pirates went to stow some coin. We'll need to have storage for 128 coins, which we currently don't have. So we'll need to build us a safe, and if my memory serves, for a safe we need iron. So somebody needs to get iron mining unlocked. We'll see if we can do that in time. Let's set some instructions for the cook. At this point in the game, we don't really have any more complex recipes available for us. So we'll just cook all of our apples, tomatoes, and potatoes. And we really need to increase our cooked food storage. So, weirdly enough, the shelf of food from the campfire, which only holds 20, is the only cooked food storage that we have available for us right now. Hubert is a level 1 forester. Great. Let's see about this food storage first, though. There. That'll get us some more cooked food storage. And somebody needs to come and construct these before we can continue with our cooking. So let's do this. Eberhard, you cook, and Sarah, you come and harvest these potatoes. Hubert, come and help. Now that we have cooked food unlocked, we should see an increase in our stored food. So we will no longer be eating all the food that we get, like, pretty much right away. The cooked food is much more satisfying than raw food, so they will eat less of it in order to satisfy their hunger. And little by little, we should be able to relax our grip on our farmer. No crops grow during winter, so we need to have some food stored up in order to be able to survive through the winter. But I think we'll be just fine. We have 60 cooked food and some raw food as well. And autumn has only just started. So I think we'll be okay for winter. Let's save here for now though and continue living towards winter next time. So thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. All of those things really help this channel a lot. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.